we're gonna talk about the shade of it all when it comes to YouTube. Having one, commenters, influencers, whatever. Okay. If you're wondering about this top, I'm sorry if I sound so just real monotone, but I don't even feel that well. It's that time of the month, and yeah. Which is usually not, I'm not usually cranky, but this month is something different. So let's go ahead and get started. I got a few key points on my phone so if you see me looking down, I'm just making sure I hit every point. This might be a long video because I got some to say. Now, this isn't the order I was going to go in, but I'm going to start with this one so we can be clear. People say all the time, and I don't even post negative videos or what you would see as negative videos all the time. So when people be like, oh, don't address the negativity, just keep doing you da 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 da, you ain't gotta react to everything. It's not a matter of that. It's a matter of, this is my platform that I've built, and if I feel like I have something to say, I'm gonna come on here and say it. Just like if I feel in real life, not the YouTube world, if I feel like a certain way towards somebody, I'm gonna say it. So why we can't do that here too? We keeping it real, right? So let's go ahead and do that first. Don't tell me not what and what not to address, because if I feel like addressing it, I'm gonna address it. It's a lot of things that I let go on a slide, but it's a few things where I feel like I'm gonna say something back, which is not even really a clap back. It's just a matter of expressing myself. And if I can't come on my platform and do that, why do I have a platform in the first place, right? All right, so I'm gonna address what I want to address. Now that that's out the way, I want to talk about how a few people have been saying, black women on YouTube need to stick together, and this and the third, which is the truth, honey, because we can have some of the best channels. We can do some of the best techniques when it comes to makeup. We can have some of the best sensitive style. We can have some of the best channels with the mixture of humor, dirty jokes, positivity, whatever it may be. But some people will still not get the recognition that they deserve. Okay? And it's due to the color of what? Their skin. So yes, I absolutely believe that black women should stick together when we're talking about collabs, when we're talking about anything. But that's not to say that I don't support women of other races or ethnicities. Okay? Because I support a lot of people. I'm subscribed to many races, many cultures. Alright? But I've also been hearing from a few people that we come on here and we are the faces of every product, and all we do is sell stuff to everybody, which is hypocritical, because I think it's very hypocritical for people to come on here and talk about how black women are selling things when women of every culture and every race and every ethnicity is doing the same thing. So why can't we do it? Because we're black and we should be doing something else. If you go on my channel, you see reviews on hair, on fashion, on beauty products. You see motivational speeches. Like, for instance, my first, second, or third video was a suicide campaign, reaching out to people who committed suicide. Not committed suicide, but who thought about committing suicide, or who have had loved ones who have, committed suicide or thought about it as well, attempted it. So I have videos about how being an art major was being ridiculed, and how I guess, some videos I even recorded and didn't post yet, because I was like, I was just expressing myself and matter or points where I was unhappy, or so I do sit down, I talk about confidence, I have pillow talks, I address certain things. So my channel is very versatile, I guess, but you will see mostly fashion reviews and hair reviews, because that's what a lot of people want to see. And if I can help the next person and give them my opinion or my experience with something before they buy it, then why not? And like I said, why is it just black women being targeted when women from all different races are doing the same thing? Alright, so, oh, my phone done went dead. Well, not dead, but the screen went black on me. Why is my mom texting me? Okay, so now I want to talk about people telling me what I need to do on my channel. 2 instances. Somebody said, I'll talk about this one first because it's real short. You need to... No. They was like, can you do and I'm not targeting anybody, but I'm just speaking on how I feel. They was like, can you do a black owned, what is it? The BOMB, black owned makeup brands matter. I think that's the movement that's going on right now, and people are doing their makeup or their, you know, faces using black owned makeup products, which I think is brilliant. Okay. I think that's a really dope idea, especially if you're a makeup artist or an influencer. You just come on here and do makeup, and you can be a part of the movement doing something you love. So I think that's real dope. But somebody said, oh, can you do it? And actually, coincidentally, I'll be saying stuff so messed up, but it was a coincidence because Just Boss and Beauty had, we discussed doing a collab a while back, and then she came and she was like, yeah, she gave out some ideas and stuff, and one of them was doing the BOMB video, and I was like, I don't really have, or really don't know if I have a lot of black owned makeup brands. I know I have like a black opal setting powder, but other than that, I don't know if any, you know, who owns my other makeup brands. So I was like, you know, so we went with the other option, and then the girl was like, can you do it? And I was like, I don't think I have enough makeup to create a full face, you know, on YouTube or in general going out the door with just setting powder from Black Opal on. I can't do a full look, you know, if I don't have the makeup brands. So she was like, well, you can go buy some or just use what you have. And I was like, I clearly just said that. I just stated that I didn't have enough to do a complete look, and you really don't know how my pockets look or how my bank account look. Even if it has money, you don't know if it's for me to just buy spontaneous makeup. Like, sorry. So, you know, don't tell people what they can go do when you don't know their situations. Like, people think because you're a YouTuber, you're rich and you got all this money, and it's really not like that. So, yeah. Oh, the other thing was, oh, let me tell you how the comment started off. Daquana, I love you, but... Whoop, passive aggressive right there, boom. You already know something is about to be stated. And I think Cheryl Christine, she has talked about this like a while back, but she had hit the nail right on the head. Move, Nat. She hit the nail right on the head. People are so passive aggressive. They'll be like, I love you, but girl, you don't love me if you're trying to change me. But she's like, I love you, but you buy too much fitted stuff. You be having stuff. She's like, I'm a plus size girl myself, and I don't even remember the whole thing, so I'm just gonna break it down. She's like, I'm a plus size girl myself, and I just need some room to breathe, and I need this, that, and the third, and I just don't understand why you buy so many fitted things, and da. Stuff be all up your alley and all of that good stuff. First of all, ma'am, 90 or 95% of these videos where you see me trying on clothes, they're sent, so I'm not buying them, I'm reviewing them. Okay, so get your facts straight. And second of all, if I was buying them, so what? If I want something in my alley, so what? Why does it bother you? Oh, she said you show too many dimples, rows, and fine lines for me. Last time I checked, fine lines was on your face, honey, and I barely got them. Okay, so let's go ahead. If I have dimples, if I have cottage cheese, if I have, what's the other word they call? If you see a stretch mark, if you see a roll, I don't care. I come on here and clearly tell people, if I'm going to do a try on, I'm going to do it without shapewear because I want you guys to see the true fit, because maybe not everybody out there wears shapewear, alright? Okay, so shut the fuck up. So anyways, so then she came back and was like, oh, every action does not deserve a reaction. You could have just did how Miley did Nicki on the VMAs. Honey, first of all, you're referring to a situation that I know shit about. I don't know anything about that situation. I don't care how Miley reacted. I didn't ask how Miley reacted, and I'm Daquana, and I'm gonna react how Daquana reacts. So if I want to say something back to you, I will. All right, cool. Next. So then she was like, every action don't deserve a reaction. Then why did you say what you had to say? Because you thought you was gonna be on here and be slick and say whatever you wanted, and Daquana wasn't gonna say anything back. No, that's where you got me messed up. So then she came back again and was like, oh, you still going back and forth. You need to take some hints from Loie Lane. And I watch Loie sometimes. She's like, you need to take a hint from her on how she handles criticism. Who are you to critique? You're not a fashion queen, king, god, or goddess. If you was really that serious about fashion and you were really that serious about anything, you would have your own platform. You wouldn't be on mine telling me what I should do, right? Oh, okay, cool, beans. Next. So she was like, instead you wanted to get on here and act black and ghetto. Black is a color, not a way you act. Okay, and technically it's not even a color. It's a, you know, a value. So anyways, next. Ghetto is a small part of a neighborhood, usually the slums or the where they place all the minorities to segregate. Don't understand how you can act ghetto or act black, but okay, you're dismissed. You brought race into it for what? You obviously had some deep felt feelings about black people before I even responded to you. Next. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was people, well, somebody was like, oh, you should do more. Don't get me wrong, I know you're starting a business and all of that, custom wigs, but you should do more fashion videos and da 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 da. This is, like I said, I repeat constantly, this is my platform, so I'm going to post what I want to post. Now, I do understand that I was doing a lot of hair reviews, but just like this week I had fashion week, next week I'm going to have hair week. So I understand people subscribe to me for different reasons, and it might be way more people subscribe to me for fashion, but there are still some people who subscribe to me for hair reviews and whatever else it may be. So I mean, I'm gonna balance both as much as I can. So next. So black owned swimwear. I work with Sammy Dress. Obviously you guys know they sponsored about 3, 4, or 5 of my videos, and yeah. So I remember on like maybe my 2nd or 3rd video, somebody asked, are you okay with Sammy Dress just blatantly copying the designs of black women and the designs of Forever 21 and da 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 da? Ma'am, I'm not a swimsuit guru. I don't know who copied who. I've seen a lot of boutiques copy other boutiques. I've seen a lot of stores copy other stores. When one thing is trending, like a zipper, a dress with a zipper going all the way up, 500 other companies are going to do the same thing. So you think I paid attention to Sammy Dress having the mesh on the side just like Forever 21 did? No, I don't pay attention that closely, okay? But I do feel like, no, I don't feel bad, because at the end of the day, these women who owned, and I think she said, oh, was it, I know she said Gabby Fresh, and she mentioned another name, and she was like, they have swimwear, you know, swimsuits for all, and this, that, and the third. I was like, they didn't sponsor a video. They didn't ask me. They didn't reach out to a fellow black woman and say, would you do a sponsored video? Would you do a review for me? So, I mean, Sammy just reached out to me. What's your point? They're sending the items for free. And I get a chance to review them for the people who don't want or don't have $50 to $100 to spend on a swimsuit. So next. So somebody was like, oh, I think that's really all of what people were saying and stuff like that. So I wanted to touch on a few more things. People think coming on YouTube and they think once you hit a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of views, a certain amount of comments, likes, whatever, that your pockets is fat. My pockets wouldn't be fat if I didn't have a list of terms that I gave every company, okay? Because every single company that contacts me, almost everyone thinks that I'm supposed to do it for free. Just because I'm getting something for free. Whether it's hair, a shirt, a swimsuit, a shoe. they think since we're sending you this, we shouldn't have to pay you to do a video. No ma'am, no sir, that's not how it works. Because I don't know, first of all, companies make so much money off of the influence, I guess, that the reviews that we do. People be like, oh, I just went and bought such and such because I saw you review it. And companies still be like, oh, we shouldn't have to pay you, da 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 da. I'm like, no, you're gonna pay, because I don't live off of free hair. I don't live off of free clothes. I don't live off of that. And I definitely don't live off of YouTube. Okay? Alright. They pay once a month, and that's barely enough to cover rent, let alone eating, gas, whatever else you might have to pay, cable, phone bill. So please miss me with that. Next, so I'm doing a closet sale, right? And a few people actually were like, yo, you know, I can't wait to buy stuff or whatever. I can't wait to have it. When are you gonna have it? And this, that, and the third. You need to have it this time. You need to have it that time. You guys know I don't like that you need to do anything. Like, first of all, I'm one person. You guys know I just launched my custom wigs, and it has been like making a wig every 2 seconds. Like, whether it's for a review or it's for, you know, to be sent to somebody. So me having a chance to go through 1 closet, 2 closet, the shed, 4 closet, like 1 closet, 2 closet, 3 closet, the shed, all these boxes and bags that I have right here to pull out clothes and see which ones I want to sell, see which ones I want to keep. I don't have the time to do that right now. So if it's not before the summer is over, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it when I can. I'm trying to get other things situated. All right. And so I just don't like when people tell us what we need to do, or rather me. You know, I'm just not that type. You don't tell me what I need to do. Next. So, my thrifted closet. She put a bomb ass video up yesterday, and I was tuned in, honey, tuned in. I was so mad that my hot fries were gone, because, yes, my hot fries, because she was preaching on that video about confidence. And this could take this video from 1932 to 2932. I can talk about this for 10 minutes, okay? But I'm not. I won't even do y'all like that. Now, you guys see me talk about confidence twice. One was a Snapchat rant, the other one was a pillow talk. Now, I as a fat woman am getting tired of these I love your confidence compliments. I don't know how many times I have to say it before everybody gets it. I don't know how many times my thrifted closet has to say it. I don't know how many times anybody has to say it before the world gets it. Because you have one part of the community, or one part of the, I guess, plus size community preaching confidence, 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 and then you have the other side where confidence is not a compliment, okay? Because just like my thrifted closet said, when you see Beyonce, or you see Rihanna, or you see anybody else, Nicki Minaj, whoever you idolize or see as a fashion guru, whatever, you don't go up there and say, oh my gosh, I love your confidence, Beyonce. Like, you don't do that. So why is confidence the only thing you can find on a fat woman that is worth the compliment? It's not. You understand? I don't recall ever, and if I did, I was young and dumb, commenting on somebody's thing and saying I love your confidence. It was I love your style. I love your boots. I love your lips. You know, just like my thrifted closet said, I love your smile, your intelligence. Why you can't say things like that to us? You know, because we're big and you see us as not supposed to have, you know, we're not supposed to have confidence. You see us wearing a crop top, and in your mind, it's instilled in you and instilled in society that, oh, we don't, no, big girls don't wear crop tops. But kudos to you, because you're wearing one, girl. Love your confidence. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I really, and then like she said, my thrifted closet, go, I'm gonna leave her video below because it was bomb. Now I forgot my train of thought. But anyways, we're just basically tired of that. Like, it's just a backhanded compliment. It's not really a compliment. It's just kind of like, and I know, like she said, it doesn't come from a bad place. It mostly comes from a good place. And people will legit come up in your comments and be like, I weigh this much, I'm a size this, I would never wear that, I would never do that. But girl, kudos to you for doing it. You're so brave. You're so confident. Love your self-esteem. You're so comfortable with yourself. And like we said, we know for 8 out of 10 people, it's not coming from a bad place. But next, I'm just over that whole thing right there. It's just like, dang, you know, you can't like my hair, you can't like my lipstick, you can't like my dress, you just love my confidence. And technically you don't know my level of confidence, because confidence has nothing to do with me putting on a pair of high-waisted leggings and a crop top. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And just like she said, and just like plenty of us have said it, some of the people with the lowest self-esteem and the lowest love for themselves go out of the door with the least on. And you're going to look at her and say, I love your confidence. No, you won't. You're going to look at her and just be like, why is she wearing that? Because she lacks self-love, really. That's really what it is. So because she's wearing less, you wouldn't look at her and say she has so much confidence. So why, if we wear a crop top and maybe some shorts or something, we have so much confidence? Like I said, my confidence is in my work. It has nothing to do with what I wear, anything like that. And I think that's really all I wanted to say. I think that's really it. I know it's like this divide in, I guess, quote unquote, the plus size community, because it's that this and that is getting on my nerves, yo. It's that, oh, we all have to stick together, whether it's because we're black, whether it's because we're fat, you know, no matter what it is. It's like people feel the sense of we all have to stick together and band against other groups of people. Like, no. Okay, we don't. We can be free to collab with who we want. We can be free to work with companies we want to work with. You know, we can be free to do what we want. Somebody asked me why I wasn't at, you know how they have the plus size conferences where, of course, a bunch of plus size women come together, and whether they're expressing fashion or whatever. Those type of conventions or conferences, I don't know what they're called. But somebody was asking me why I wasn't at one, and I was like, I wasn't invited, and I really don't care to be invited, because regardless of if I'm there or here, I'm still going to be me, and I'm still going to do what I want to do. You understand? I don't need the approval of other plus size women who might have a larger following. I don't need that, because I'm going to stay true to who I am 24/8. Haha, it's not even the 8th day in a week. I'm corny. That's really all I wanted to address. Just the shade of it all when it comes to YouTube. The shade, and I ain't even hit on half the stuff that go on and that go down in the comments behind the no picture, the pictureless profiles with the, you just don't, the private accounts, the people, you know, what goes on with people, influencers talking about other ones. I mean, I ain't hit on half that. So, but this is just some of the shade, you know, that I just wanted to address, you know. And this video has been long enough. Thank you guys for rocking with me for 20 something minutes. But yeah. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for being, you know, supporting me. Thank you guys. What I wanted to say? Oh, I wanted to say for being loyal supporters and loyal followers, and you know, it means a lot, guys. Thank you for joining.